Hello everyone, I'm here to do a tarot reading for the remainder of May for the sign of Aries. So let's see what we have for you Aries for the remainder of May, for whatever placements you have or whatever placements you are. Let's see what we have for Aries for the remainder of May. What do we have, Spirit, for Aries for the remainder of May? What do we have for Aries for the remainder of May? Aries for May. Ooh, we have a card wanting to come out, so I'm taking it. We have the Knight of Pentacles, the Knight of Pentacles in the upright. So, diligent, slow, hard work, loyal. Not a lot of emotion, but let's see what else comes out for you Aries for the rest of May. All right. Got the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. This is typically, unfortunately, some mishaps. Maybe some bad luck with the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Doesn't necessarily mean it's happening to you though. We're gonna find out. For Aries for the rest of May, Spirit, what do we have for Aries for the rest of May? We have the Ace of Wands here, Aries. Passion, you're passionate about something. Passionate, eager. Could be some sort of offering because of some bad luck that you may have had in the past. If there is some sort of bad luck, something else might be coming out of it. That's what I'm picking up here. What else we have for May for Aries? Yeah, we have the Ten of Pentacles here, Aries. Ten of Pentacles. So this is stability, longevity, security, family security, legacy with the Ten of Pentacles. There's lots of money in abundance there. That's lucky. All right, what else we got for you, Aries? Let's see. And we're pulling the Tower. Tower in reverse, actually. So let's take a look at these cards. I'm picking up on, with this Knight of Pentacles energy, I'm picking up on, maybe there was a slow-moving investment, maybe a job, maybe something that in regards to some sort of investment here. There's some sort of bad luck, some sort of mishap. There was something that might have started career financially for you or will, and there might be some sort of mishap, okay? But because there's passion, okay, because there's some sort of passion here in regards to whatever this is with the Ace of Wands, I'm looking at it like this. You see? A start, a mishap, still passion. And then we have this is, and this. So typically the way I like to interpret the Tower in reverse is a lot of times nearly avoiding a major tower event, or a lot of times, excuse me, Aries, this could be you avoiding or watching someone else in a tower event. But you have that Ten of Pentacles there, so something's good. But let's clarify. I'm going to use this deck here to clarify. It's funny because the Hierophant's at the bottom of the deck. I just think it was funny that I showed you that. So let's find out. The Hierophant is doing things by the book. It's working. It's working. It's like working systematically. It's like working like in an organization, doing things by the book. It could sometimes be religious. Maybe you're religious. Maybe you could be dealing with someone who's religious, but typically that's what the Hierophant means in the upright. Doing things by the book. All right, let's clarify this Knight of Pentacles for Aries. Clarifying Knight of Pentacles for Aries. Clarifying Knight of Pentacles for Aries. We have the Knight of Swords. So that's clarifying the Knight of... No, this is the King of Swords. Sorry. That's clarifying the Knight of Pentacles. So this might have been something you were serious about. Whatever this investment is, whatever this financial thing is, whatever this slow-moving thing is, you were serious. You either are serious about this or were serious when you started. But like I said, with this Wheel of Fortune right here, next to it in the reverse, something's not gonna go the way it's supposed to. Let's just put it that way. Okay. All right. So let's clarify that Wheel of Fortune. Clarify the Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, that's whatever this thing is that you're moving towards. That's no emotions there. Oh, got a card. Yep. That's the 5. Yep, 5 of Cups in the upright. This is typically like, yeah, obviously you see the guy looking at the 3 cups that he's lost, that fell over, but he still has those 2. So this could be something that, yeah, you invested yourself in, and it didn't really quite go the way you wanted it to go, and you're kind of like a little bitter about it, you know, like kind of like in this woe is me about. But I'm telling you, those 2 cups are still there, and you know, that's where I see this passion. I was telling you about that passion. Yeah, you have that Wheel of Fortune, but there's passion here. And I'm telling you, I'm not even pulling cards yet, and I'm telling you, what's at the bottom of the deck? Oof. I'm not even pulling cards yet, and I'm getting a feeling that maybe some good stuff could be coming. But I looked at the bottom of the deck, and I'm seeing, you know, the 3 of Pentacles in the reverse, so you could have lost out on something. Something wasn't fair. Something wasn't fair, but let's find out. Clarify the Ace of Wands here. Clarify the Ace of Wands for Aries. Clarify the Ace of Wands for Aries, please. Ace of Wands for Aries. Ace of Wands for Aries. Clarify. All right. Passion clarified by the Knight of Pentacles in the reverse. Typically, the Knight of Pentacles in the reverse is working, being financially driven, but it's not a healthy mindset, okay? So there could be something where there is a lot of passion, but you're kind of putting yourself at a detriment because other things in your life may be pushed to the wayside. So be careful about that. Stay balanced in whatever you're doing so that other areas of your life don't just crumble. All right, then let's clarify this 10 of Pentacles here. Ooh. Someone could be getting away with something. Someone could be getting away with something. And I'm looking at the situation where there's a lot of passion, there's a lot of hard work in a zoned in kind of way. Like zone in, forget everything else, I'm doing this. And you might be pulling something off. It's like kind of taking the bag and running off with it. You might be pulling something off, and this might put you in a good spot. Seeing a lot of yellow here too. Let's clarify the Tower. This Tower in reverse. Oop, just wanted to come out. The Strength card. So yeah, I'm getting this story of like there was something that you're dealing with, or something that you're gonna be dealing with, that is a bother, but you're driven and you're gonna pull this mess off. You gotta have strength. See, with this Tower in reverse, you gotta have strength. You're gonna pull this off, because this isn't the Tower. This is the Tower in reverse. This means that, yeah, there's a mishap, but you know, it could be worse. It could be the full-blown Tower. You're gonna pull this off. Whatever this is, I'm sensing someone pulling something off. You know, I kind of want to leave it at that, but I want to get one more card. Let's do one more card. There's a lot of yellow here, so whatever you're doing, be cautious. Whatever you're doing next couple days, I'm sensing that I need to tell you to be cautious, because I feel like you're gonna be focused on kind of pulling yourself out of a little bit of a tough situation. So one more card for Aries. One more card for Aries. A betrayal. Okay, there's a betrayal here. Stabbed in the back with the Ten of Swords. But that's the end. That's the worst that it's ever gonna get. With the Ten of Swords in the back, that's the worst it's ever gonna get. Okay, let's see what else comes out with that. Clarify for Aries for the remainder of May. Aries. Slow moving. This is like some sort of emotional manipulation here. Okay, that could be something that you either are dealing with or were dealing with. Let's get some more for Aries for the remainder of May. Some sort of family situation. Something that should be happiness isn't quite happy. Yeah. There could have been some sort of emotional manipulation here. Something that you might need to look out for. But what I'm sensing is whatever the work you put in, you're gonna get out. This is you kind of looking at the payout from all your hard work. Okay? So it's a situation that initially is gonna be kind of rough, potentially, in the next couple of days, but you're going to pull yourself out of it. There's gonna be some sort of blessing or something coming through, something coming through for you, something working out. All right, as long as you stay passionate, as long as you stay diligent, everything's gonna be okay. All right, Aries, what the heck? Anyways, all right, Aries, that was your reading. All right, enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you for stopping by. Peace.